It's all about the internet.
www.pkndk.com.
The PK and DK Show. Your average, everyday couple who fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
Don't hit the play button now, because I know every time we go on, you smash that play button there, and then it echoes back.
I learned how to mute the computer.
What?
I know.
What?
I know.
Anyway, how you guys doing? Welcome to the show. We got a $40 scavenger hunt coming your way here in about 10 minutes. The phrase, DK's phrase that PK pays. And by the way, my bad. I just had to pay it for Reno Cucino just a few minutes ago.
Okay, so
But why are you giving me crap? I just paid it.
Forgot.
Hey, it got paid before the show. I know it was like minutes before the show, but yo, you got paid though. That's the only important thing that really matters, right?
Right.
Right? Yeah, you just smashed some keys, so I don't know what you just did.
No, my hands are up here. I'm a good girl this week.
All right, so we got that phrase coming for you. We're going to do that again. That's coming up in about 10 minutes. Stand by for that. All sorts of stuff. We got a great point, counterpoint for you.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
Jumping right into that. Have you ever been mad at your significant other or yourself? I am the king of this for making some drunk purchases. Like maybe you got a little tipsy. You walked into a store, did a little bit of shopping. She just did that.
I did. I'm guilty.
With your boy's card.
Of course. Very guilty. Oops, I accidentally forgot my credit card, debit card, and wallet.
Yeah, this pimp move is coming your way. So if there's any ladies in the chat, by the way, at www.pkndk.com, stand by. Maybe you can take some lessons from Denise on how to rip off your man. Because that is essentially what happened. But
that is true.
Until we fully break down the point, counterpoint, you can vote online right now. You got a couple of choices. A is, yep, when you drink, shopping is a no-no. B is a no. You only live once. Do it like a boss. Just take it back in the morning. Which is I've done a couple of times. Those are your options, and you can vote right now.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
Who do y'all think the winner is?
Vote on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. Online now at www.pkndk.com.
We'll have some results just coming up here in a few minutes. And also, you can find the voting on the Foolery page, so www.pkndk.com. If you click the Watch tab, that's where the chat is and everybody in there. Thanks for joining the chat. Juan's in there. Larissa, what's up? She was a DK's Phrase that PK pays winner a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
Manuel's in that. Mary Watch, welcome back. Matthew, Reno Cucino, last week's winner. So that's where you can find the chat, www.pkndk.com. If you click over to the Foolery page, that's where you can vote. At the very top, you'll see where it says Point Counterpoint. You can vote on that right there. Also on the Foolery page, I don't know if you've been keeping up with it.
I have.
But a bunch of really cool stuff. Like you can check out an app that we actually put a video about it that DK put on my phone, the Glow app, so you can find out when you should avoid having popcorn if you want a baby. Baby.
Or when you should be having popcorn if you want a baby.
And in fact, this was taken yesterday from that Glow app.
Yes.
So you should be putting that Maleficent hat on that's behind me. Yeah?
I think I'm pretty good. I actually might be a little concerned.
That's the witch hat, by the way. When somebody's having a bad night, you got to put the hat on so we all know that we're having a bad night. But you're not going to put it on?
I think I've been doing pretty well this week.
Okay.
I mean, there's been a little bit of outburst here and there, but nothing too bad.
All right. By the way, what's up with the outfit?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean you were talking about? Talk about getting dressed up for the show.
I like it.
I mean, I respect the outfit. Yeah. I applaud the outfit.
We'll show the good folks what's going on with your outfit.
But you're a little on the dressed up side.
I know. I like this dress.
Let me go to the under the table cam where you can see like the laces and stuff.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Like she really got dressed up for the show this evening, didn't she? By the way, if you're podcasting the show, my apologies. You obviously can't see this, but you can watch a replay on our YouTube page or at www.pkndk.com and actually see the outfit that Denise has put on, graced us with.
Thanks, honey.
This fine evening. Your boy, on the other hand, I got a nice shirt on.
Very nice.
Hugo Boss, got it at TJ Maxx, yeah?
Yeah.
And some boxes.
Yeah, again.
Oh, you just saw the fat stomach.
Yeah. That was sexy boy.
Pixelate that bitch.
Sexy boy.
So yeah. So,
I'm glad. Thank you for dressing up tonight. I appreciate it, honey.
But from the counter up, where you usually watch the show, look, I look fine. I look sexy, yeah?
Yes.
Very nice, yeah. I think I'm on par with that. It's just like when you go under here.
There's the lace, and PK's not wearing anything.
Just a little off. What were we saying? The Foolery page, so you can check out that app. That again, her period, and that's how we got on this little tangent. But that's on the Foolery page. Also, a kayak and a whale, which you got to watch. I would have dirtied my drawers if that happened to me. I don't want to get into it right now. We'll do it in a little while. A cool move by LeBron to his neighbors. I'm beginning to really like LeBron James. You can check out that video on our foolery page at www.pkdk.com. And attention, deadbeat parents. We're going to spend some time on this one.
Oh, goodness.
What not to post online when your ass ain't paying no child support.
Oh, no.
So let's see what these bad boys bring to the party. Rolling tape.
The PK and DK Show. Your average everyday couple who fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
You're going to grace us with some Wine Wednesday, and you got a pretty interesting tip coming your way?
I do.
My way, your way, everybody's
Everyone's way.
I see Travis Talent in the chat room saying, what up, PK? What's up, my man? How you doing? Dumb abs, though. Reno Casino. Yeah, dumb abs, though.
Dumb abs. They're under there somewhere. You can find them.
But you see this? I got me a new Nike bracelet, the green one. Have I even came close to my goal? Let's see. Go, Golasa. No, not yet.
Oh, lame.
But I've been hitting the gym.
You can't do this to make it go higher.
What do you mean?
You're doing this. When no one's looking, you're like moving your hands.
Yeah. No, I'm doing this to make it go higher, baby.
Hey. Dirty boy.
Dirty boy. Sexy boy.
Gross.
So I've been really hitting the gym pretty hard, though, for the last 2 days. And I've been hitting my goals, and hopefully I'll hit it by the end of the night.
Yeah.
And I think we've been eating pretty good.
We have been.
And I have to, of course. Sorry, y'all. This is my former boss that knows the appropriate time to call.
Always.
You know what I'm saying?
Last time was at the wedding.
Yeah.
You're standing up, giving a speech. Your call was Mark.
I love him to death. He's one of my good buddies, but he calls at the worst possible times. He called when we were at a wedding on Friday, right in the middle of the wedding, right? And of course, and I knew it too. I knew that as soon as we went on, he'd call.
Yes.
So put this over here. What was I saying though? We were talking about something pointless. What were we talking about? Do you remember? I had a great point to get to. God. All right. Let's get back on schedule. Wine Wednesday. She has an interesting tip about how to hold the wine glass. So that is coming your way. We're going to go into Wine Wednesday early. So if you're over 21 and you got a beverage or something, get at that. Because we haven't been drinking. That's what we were talking about, working out.
We have been doing pretty well since Tuesday.
I want to bring...
Actually, since Monday.
You got to be with us next week. I've got this app, and we're going to know if it works or not in 5 weeks. And I'm, addicted. I'm sucked into the app, and I think it's actually helping me for once.
Okay. What's
and it's the app that you introduced me to.
Okay.
The MyFitness?
Map.
How does it work?
MyFitness. So you just log in your activities. So strength training, cardiovascular.
What's that? What's that?
That one. Running.
Yeah.
Strength training, and then all your food. And what's cool about it is there's a little camera on there, so you can put a barcode up. And so if you've been eating those Cheez-Its or the Easy Mac, you can just scan the barcode, and all of the information automatically just pops up, and you log everything.
But because there's a billion apps that do that, right? The thing that's really got me sucked in, and again, I might just be playing with myself, or playing games with myself. Playing with myself.
Like I said, dirty boy.
Dirty boy tonight. I know. What's going on? What's going on, man? What's going on? But the thing about this app that I love, it says in 5 weeks you're gonna weigh 205 pounds.
Oh.
So I'm like, even if I'm in the neighborhood of what this app is saying, if I follow it, to a T, I'm gonna be very, very highly impressed. And it's actually got me motivated to not eat, because that's the one area that I've just been slipping on is eating. I just eat like crap.
We do.
Even if we juice in the morning, like at lunch, I'm having a bad lunch. I'm going out. I'm eating Nico's or like some lamb or something, So this app now has got me focused because it keeps telling me every day, every time I log something into it. And if I eat bad, it'll go up. It'll be like, in 5 weeks, you're going to weigh 209 pounds. And I'm like, I got to go. Throw this stuff off.
It's the anorexic app.
In 5 weeks, you're going to weigh 203 pounds. There you go.
Well, as long as you have something that keeps you motivated.
I know.
That's important.
I know. I mean, I have this to keep me motivated, obviously.
What you mean, like?
But after a while, she's like, "No, honey, you're not fat. You're still fine." And I'm like, "Okay, well, all right. Now I need an app."
Later, you're left with the slob. So how
was
about
uncalled
that, Wine Wednesday?
So we're gonna jump into Wine Wednesday. We got that, all right. I wasn't done telling everything we got coming up.
Okay.
We're gonna tell you how we skipped the TSA line like a boss. Maybe we shouldn't tell you how we skipped the TSA line like a boss.
I think I might keep that.
We're gonna see if we're gonna get to that. I got a mystery rash. I need your help on. So it's not down there though. Clean boy. It's on the back of my neck. Wait, that's pretty bad, too. I'm going to need your help, so we're going to get into that coming up. The first phrase that pays, again, a few minutes away. A fed-up, sexually frustrated husband, not me, documented every time his wife refused to have sex with him. We have a list of excuses, and it is awesome. We're going to go through those excuses. Definitely don't move on that. If you're watching the show instead of podcasting it, you'll see the excuses like you just did. If you're podcasting the show, hang on with us. It's going to be fun. Last week, we didn't get into Hack Your Life, Fool, 10 tricks to make your summer cooler and better.
Right.
Some of these things are kind of cool, so I want to run those down. WTF stories. DK is on her period like we talked about. A bunch more. As always, please get at us at the chat, www.pkanddk.com. You can email us, pk@pkanddk.com. You can follow us on Twitter. Love all the love on Twitter. So if you can just hashtag PK and DK for us, that would be awesome. And then, again, just hashtag it, and you can find us at PK and DK. What else am I forgetting? Facebook?
Facebook. Yeah.
Tell me about Facebook.
So we're on Facebook at www.facebook.com/PKNDK.
All right. And I also brought up the YouTube channel as well, because some people only comment on the YouTube channel for whatever reason. Maybe they just don't have access to the chat. So if you do leave a comment on the YouTube channel, I should be able to see that as well. That is youtube.com/mypresidentpk, because Google is giving us some crap. I'm going to PK. Not to mention, we got a phone call. We've had one phone call, but I'm saying we have a phone system set up, so if you'd like to get at us, you can. That is the phone number right there.
We'd like to take a second to thank you for watching our live show. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/PKandDK. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/PKandDK. We'll love you forever. Or until we forget who we are, like that cute couple in the Notebook.
How are you supposed to hold a wine glass? Is that like a big mystery?
There are certain ways to hold a wine glass, yes.
Okay, let's get into that right now. Let's do Wine Wednesday.
Oh yeah, it's Denise's Wine Wednesday. She don't know nothing about wine except that it make her feel good. Oh yeah, no credentials. Denise's Wine Wednesday. The following information gon' be pointless. Oh yeah, she don't even remember the wine tasting she's been to.
White girl drunk in a pretty dress.
That's the dangerous part about red wine.
Can we have a bet? Can we bet somehow? Is there like a betting app or something? We should put it in there.
Why?
What's the over-under on her ruining that dress?
I better not.
There's got to be spots on that dress.
There always is. No matter who's wearing the white, I always get something on it.
All right. What's the wine? Actually, I picked the wine, so I don't know why I was asking you, but go ahead.
So this is 2012 Pinot Noir out of Oregon.
Okay.
The brand is called Erath, so that's the vineyards.
Favorite vineyard out of the Dundee Hills.
It is.
We've been there.
Yes.
It was a good time.
That's an amazing time. So, and I want you guys to notice that there's a screw cap.
What is that? That's supposed to be better for the wine, though.
It is.
By the way, if you're new to the program, Wine Wednesday, we do it every Wine Wednesday, blah, 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 blah. Go ahead.
So these screw caps, they used to just be made for like the cheap wines, but it started coming about for all of the other wines.
Okay. Why?
So, well, I mean, you can't have the romantic like cork popping, but they're saying because screw caps ensure that there's a taint-free wine. And it's
what free wine? What's that?
Taint-free wine.
Ah!
And so it keeps it maintained.
It just drooled on you. What is wrong with you?
It keeps the flavor maintained.
The taint-free wine got you drooling.
And then it's sealed, and it has less chance to get oxygen and oxidize the wine.
All right. Go ahead and pour the wine. And did you write all that down?
No.
Was that?
I know this from my head.
Okay.
And
all right.
look, I'm already holding it incorrectly.
All right.
So,
well, pour the wine, and then we're going to go through the lessons of how to hold the wine. All right?
All right.
Okay. In the meantime, while you do that, let me see who's calling. Yo, PK and DK, what's going on?
Hey, Batman, how's it going?
Yo, what's up, baby?
Haven't heard from you in a while.
Man, we haven't talked until, what was it, the Portland days, I think? Yeah.
Yeah, the Portland days. It was actually December 11th when you were last in Tulare County. I was going to come say hi to you, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
My boy was in the hospital sick.
I tell you what, man, that was 3 days of like awesomeness or hell, depending on how you want to. I don't think I've ever been that drunk, hungover, all the above. How's things down in Fresno?
Oh, if I tell you, it's going good.
All right. You got any good radio in the morning there?
No, dude, nothing worth it anymore.
I know the Juice Crew stole our stuff there for a minute, but then they're gone too, right?
Yeah, they're gone. See, I talk to D all the time, to Ryan.
Yeah. In fact, we're gonna have Ryan, I believe, next week on the show. But yeah. All right, man. And
even better.
I don't want to say too much.
I had to call and say, I said I just had to call and say hi to you, man. Haven't heard from you guys in a while.
All right, man. Keep it on, but because you might hear from us soon. All right.
Oh, exactly, man. Next time you're down here, dude, we got to kick it.
Damn straight.
Yes.
Damn straight. Thanks for calling, man. I appreciate it.
Exactly. All right, later.
All right. See, it's not scary calling this show. It's not easy.
No,
that's
you're
the
pretty,
phone number right there.
You're pretty nice. Yeah, call
why
us.
am I not nice?
Call us 757.
Well, first of all, that's my dude. Hey, Batman.
Right. I remember.
Yeah.
I was on the show.
Second of all, that was a good phone call. Like, the only time I'm rude to phone calls is like when they're like, they don't know what the hell they're saying.
They get nervous.
It's pretty easy. It's a simple phone call. We're just hanging out here.
No, I don't blame people. They get a little nervous because you're like, what?
I did not say what.
What do you want?
No, I
Get
did
to
not.
that point. Get
No,
to
I
that
did
point.
not. No, I did not.
You do.
Look, the people that are watching the show are different than the people that just turned us on the radio. A lot of those were just dumbasses. So if they called in and couldn't talk, it's like we didn't have time for that because it would just drag the show down. Now, the people here obviously know us. They have some kind of history, whether it's from Houston or back in Portland or in Fresno.
Or San Antonio.
You know, so we can have a civil conversation and have a good time.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Back to Wine Wednesday.
So, so this is the Pinot Noir.
Is this the proper way to hold a wine glass?
So you need to hold it at the base.
Okay, why at the base?
The base, because you can't, if it's up here at the top, then it gets warm.
Okay.
And then you also have like these ugly fingerprints, which, because I failed earlier, you can see all the fingerprints on
So
my
it's
glass.
climate control.
Yes.
And you don't want to
Oh, that's disgusting.
have any kind of nasty fingerprints on there is what you're saying.
That's correct.
All right. So, cheers to everybody that's watching the show. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us.
Cheers.
Cheers to you as well. And let's do this.
Cheers,
Wine
like
Wednesday.
simple. It smells nice.
Smells lovely.
Very nice in color.
Because of our diet, this is the only time I'm going to drink throughout the week.
Except the weekend.
So I might have gotten a little deep on.
Oh my God, you already chugged it.
I might have gotten a little deep on this.
Oh. Would you like some more?
Yes, please.
Has it been a day?
It's been one of those. I don't even know why. It wasn't just
I think PK needs that PMS hat.
Yeah, you know, every once in a while you're just like, it's been one of those days where like I had to actually leave work early because I didn't want to say something and get fired.
Did you wake up on the wrong side of the
Yes, which I don't know why. There was no reason for me to be
Is it
grumpy, but I
because-
just couldn't get out of my grumpy mood today.
It was probably because of the guy upstairs who kept hammering until like
Close your ears
11.
because I'm going to yell, that son of a bitch!
Good. Honey, you're going to spill the wine on my dress.
This dude was banging like nails. Not even like, it's one thing, like if you want to turn the radio loud and it's like 11:30, respect to you, you're drunk, you're having a good time. All right, I'm going to let that go. This fool was nailing something, right? And it's like, you know when you nail something in the wall, like there's like, you just do it like 6-7 times and then it goes real fast and then it stops. Obviously, they hung a picture up, all right? He was doing that for an hour straight. I'm like, how many mother effing pictures do you need up on this wall? In fact, I want to go into, not that I should be talking.
Keep those holes hidden.
But A, I wasn't nailing the studio together at 11:30 at night, and B, seriously, it still is only like 8 thingies or whatever. This guy was going for like, you passed out. I'm surprised you weren't complaining.
Yes. No, I take a sleeping pill at night, so I'm just out. I knock out.
Oh, so it's about to be on this weekend, because I'm going to be respectful, plus I got to wake up early in the week. But on Friday night, your boy is, I'm turning that bass loud.
Do you think that would
that
affect
foolery.
him?
Huh?
I think he's above us.
Oh,
so.
I'm gonna figure out a way. I'm gonna get a ladder and put the bass up so it just goes straight up. So he's like, what the hell is going on?
Okay.
Oh, game on, bitch. Game on.
So is that why you're so mad?
Sorry. I don't know. Maybe that was it. Maybe I just didn't get enough sleep last night. I don't know. We got a great comment, which now I might have maybe I have to scroll up. It said, I forget. I don't see it. It was something that one of the ladies was telling us that there it is. It's from Stephanie. Great comment. Says, I listen to the podcast at the gym and I laugh out loud every time. I'm sure other people think I'm crazy. That's very nice.
That is very nice.
I know.
Thank you for laughing.
Yeah, and if it's a podcast, he's not laughing at our looks. So. There you go.
Don't get it twisted. It's not my looks. I look damn fine.
Okay. Keep that confidence up.
That's right.
Then brag while you can. Because I read a study that says everybody starts to look like their mom one day. So.
Hey,
There you go. I'm just saying.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
All right, the point counterpoint's pretty simple. It's you can vote online. People have been voting. Have you ever been mad at your significant other or yourself for making a drunk purchase? Choice A is yup. When you're drunk, or drink, as I spelled it on the schedule. Shopping is a no-no. Or choice B is no. You only live once. Do it like a boss. Just take it back in the morning, which I've done a couple of times. We're going to go through the results. But give them the whole story on why we are using this as a point counterpoint.
So this past weekend, we were in a wedding in Chicago, and we decided to have a few drinks that night and continue the hangover and just kept drinking all day. And then we decided we needed some brand new shades. So we walked into that sunglass store, and we're all fancy trying on every single pair possible. And then we had the great idea that we all needed, all four of us, new shades. So then we walked out, new shades.
Yeah, well, yeah. And then I slept in those new shades.
And you scratched the hell out of
Because I was a
them.
bit tipsy. So good thing we've got a return policy with the sunglass hut right there. Because them bitches gonna go right back. Right back. By the way, is it me or like why are they $100? They feel like $20.
They are cheap.
Yeah. What's
They suckered you. It's because of the brand. All of the brands at that store are high-end brands.
And I've done that a couple of times of like, you get drunk and you buy something because you're like, screw it, I got credit. And then the next morning you're like, oh no, what did I do?
You check your account and you're like, what?
Perfect one of those stories was the sunglasses I bought in Vegas.
Yeah.
I bought some sunglasses in Vegas that were like $1,400. Obviously, I didn't have that kind of money, so I know you're like, oh, rich. No, credit. In fact, I got into an argument with the bank representative on the phone, getting him to give me the credit to buy the glasses. Literally, like for an hour, I was in the store yelling at him. This was in Vegas, at like the Louis Vuitton store. The people I was hanging out with were ballers, so they were buying stuff, and I had to fit in, right? So like
peer pressure.
Yeah, I suck at peer pressure. I'm the worst. So I finally I scream at the bank, change all my passwords on there because I guess I didn't know stuff or whatever. They finally approved the glasses. I woke up the next morning, not really remember what happened the night before, just seeing the glasses and literally going to the bathroom in the bed. I was just like, you got to be kidding. And then I had to call you and tell you that I bought these glasses.
Yes, which was nice of you. I am shocked that you told me. And what did I say?
You're like, keep the glasses.
It's sunny in Houston. You deserve a nice pair of glasses.
I told you they were $1,400. What'd you say?
Take those bitches back.
Yeah, she did. Take them bitches back.
And then what'd you do?
Well, taking stuff back for me is always like really bad. Like I don't know why.
You feel guilty?
Yeah, kind of. I've gotten over it as the years have gone by. Like back in the day, it was the worst, and I think it's because my mom would always make me return stuff, so I would always be embarrassed. Nowadays, I really don't care. So, but in this instance, I did care because I did remember that I made a scene in the store for like an hour, trying to get the bank on the phone to approve the purchase. Right. So now I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna take them back. Oh man, this is not going to look good.
Did you joke and say, oh, I bet you've seen this before. Haha, I got to return these? Or were you just like...
What I did was I took a shot of Jack.
Okay.
Then I took another shot of Jack.
Oh, of course you did. Why am I surprised?
And then I got a big beer on the way to the Louis Vuitton store because it was across from Bally's where we were staying at the Bellagio. So I killed that beer as I'm going over the bridge, and by then I was buzzed enough to be able not to care, to be like, hey man, these glasses, they don't do what they're advertised to do.
You said that?
Yeah.
And the guy was just like, all right.
The guy was baffled because they were like the most expensive pair that they had, and they were made out of samurai steel.
God. This keeps getting more ridiculous.
Yeah, I know, they were so cool. And they folded up like a Transformers into like this little pouch or whatever. So I gave them back. I was like, man, I think I'm allergic to the samurai steel. They're just not. And the folding stuff, I pinched my finger. They're just not going to work for me. I figured I was going to play the rich card. And then they were going to be, okay, sir, we don't want to upset your business.
And what'd they say?
I think he was there the night before, too. So he was just got mad, took them back. But I got the money back. So, lesson of the show. You ready? Go into Louis Vuitton, buy the most expensive thing you want, don't scratch it, and then return it the next day. Hashtag winning. Mm-hmm. Right?
Or they have little shops where you can rent stuff like purses and jewelry for the weekend. And it's like $25.
Yeah, but that stuff is used. I got brand new, baby.
Oh my God.
I was taking the plastic off the glass.
You are ridiculous.
So anyway, that, my friends, is the point counterpoint. You can vote online right now. We've got some results for you. It says, have you ever been mad at your significant other or yourself for making a drunk purchase? Yup, when you're drunk, shopping is a no-no. That has 10 votes, 47.6%. No, you only live once. Do it like a boss. Just take it back in the morning. 11 votes at 52.4%.
PK and DK's Point
Who do
Counterpoint.
y'all think the winner is?
Vote on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. And online now at www.pkandDK.com.
In the chat, www.pkndk.com. Holy hell, says Larissa, $1,400. Keep in mind, though, I didn't really have the money, so it was credit. So then they reimbursed the Chase credit card, so it was really $0. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're bad at math, girl. Now, if your boy would have had to pay back that $1,400, that would not have been nice.
No.
That would not have been nice at all.
Big hole.
That would have been like payments for like the year or something. Right. So anyway, we did do a trip over the weekend, though, which is where the Point Counterpoint originated, because she took my card. She had forgotten hers or whatever, and she was like, can I get a dress? And I'm thinking to myself, okay, $30 dress or something, sure, whatever. I come back out of the apartment, and the shop is right next to the apartment. Come back out the apartment, and we're heading to the airport as well. So I got the suitcases and stuff. I open the door. The cab is waiting for us. Come out of the apartment, and here she is with like bags on bags on bags.
This is not that bad.
Yeah, how much you spend?
I spent $100.
What the F?
30 of it was for our friend, which I gave you cash for. The rest was for me.
When did you give me cash? You didn't give me cash for that?
Yeah, at the same time.
What are you talking about?
I gave you a 20.
Okay. All right.
Do that math.
Is that the fancy dress that you bought?
This
the
is.
one that you were
Yes.
displaying tonight?
That is correct.
Okay.
It's a white linen dress. We have an event next week, so it's called White Linen Nights, and I got it for that.
Okay. All right.
Very nice.
Well, there you go. So that's where that, just so you know, that's where that story started from. The first of three PK's.
Oh, goodness. Already. Here, have some of this. Calm down. Take a breath.
I'm not anxious. I just always screw that up. I need to write it and put it up on the... I'm not a dog. Quit petting me. If you're podcasting the show, she's petting me. If you're watching the show, she's petting me.
At least I got Kiki to stop making out with our legs.
The first of three DK's phrases that PK pays. Or something like that.
Pays.
You got to write all these three down. I don't care about the spelling. I do care about having every single word correctly. After the show, you're going to have a 10-minute window to send in your phrases. And then we'll draw a winner. We'll do a little video. We'll put it on our YouTube channel. You can watch the video. Hopefully you will win. Last week was Reno Cachino. The week before that was Larissa. They both are eligible to win again because I'm on that foolery. There you go. Now, we haven't talked before the show about the phrase that pays.
We have not.
Did you work up a phrase that pays?
I sure did.
Okay. And
I worked
again,
out a few. Some of them it's crossed out.
okay, you make sure not like last week when you were putting in the and the and whatever
That
else.
and whatever.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Okay.
And don't email us if you're new to the show. Don't email us until after the show. All right. So, but you do have to have all three. Here's your first one right now.
The first phrase that DK says that PK pays: Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Kind of like the song. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley.
You gotta say. Are you gonna include that? Kind of like the song.
Beamer, Benz, or Bentley.
Kind of like the song.
Beamer, Benz, or Bentley.
Kind of like the song.
Beamer, Benz, or Bentley.
Kind of like the song.
Beamer, Benz, or Bentley.
So just to clarify, what is your actual phrase that pays? Just so I'm clear on. Beamer, Benz.
My face, it's gonna swell up. The phrase.
Why is your face gonna swell up?
I don't know. I'm laughing and it's hot. All right. One more time.
Yeah.
Beamer, Benz, or Bentley.
Or Bentley?
Beamer, Benz, or Bentley.
Okay, it's not Beamer, Benz, and Bentley.
Or
Bentley. All right. I just want to be clear
Listen.
because I'm looking out for y'all. I just want to be clear. All right. All right. There's your.
I like that song. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley.
Hey, I haven't ran this idea by you because you know we're always trying to do something new on the show and,
Right.
and try to do something fun.
Okay.
But you know how you do your seal laugh?
Oh, no.
Yeah, you just did it. You were like.
Okay. And you do the old man.
Oh, wait. Oh, man. What did I. Oh, I think. No.
I can't stop it.
So what I wanted to do is get a one of those counters up here.
Yes.
And then every time you do the seal laugh, we like lift up a number or whatever. And we can see how high we can get on the seal-o-meter.
Seal-o-meter?
I know, is that great?
No, that's not.
I'm not understanding if I'm relaying this correctly to you.
No, I think you're being very rude.
So every time he's like, huh? And then maybe people can even guess at like how many seal laughs are we gonna get out of you?
PK.
What?
I'm not a joke. This is real life.
Is it real life?
Yes.
Well, I'm really laughing in real life. Wouldn't that be great?
No.
The Seal-O-Meter.
No.
So if y'all know where I can get like a good sign to hang up on the wall, and I'm going to make sure to hang that bitch up at midnight for the guy upstairs. Maybe I'm going to hang it from the ceiling with big ass nails so you can walk on the carpet and stab his foot.
Wow, you are so mean.
That's what's going to happen.
Ah, love. Is there anything better? Well, yeah, kind of. Money.
Cash money! Throw the dollar bill, y'all!
But since we can't get that, we'll settle for love. It's the PK and DK Show.
What's the matter?
I'm just checking how much wine you're having over there.
No, I still got I got plenty of wine. Not like last week.
good.
Last week I got kind of tipsy before the end of the show.
Isn't that what usually happens?
No. Usually I'm pretty good, but last week I was doing the WTF segment and I was catching myself because I started like in my head slurring the WTF segment.
That's probably a bad idea.
So if you ever hear me like slowing down, maybe I shouldn't have told you that.
No.
In fact, I don't know why I told you that, but if I'm ever slowing through a story and, then now you know why.
Uh-huh.
Now you know why. Let's do it. Did you know?
Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
I didn't hear you. Did you do the ooh? You gotta get into that.
Okay. Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
All right, interesting drink stats, especially for the weekend when you were drunk and went shopping with my card. The U.S. has the highest drinking age in North and South America. Nothing with less than 10% of alcohol was considered an alcoholic beverage in Russia until 2011. It was classified as regular food.
Ooh, that
Isn't that great?
yeah. Hey,
Come here, little girl, have some regular food.
what's the percentage of vodka? Was that considered regular food?
No, because vodka is 30%.
Oh, okay.
I think, right?
Just
Somebody
checking.
correct me in the chat. Look it up real quick for your boy. Put that bitch on Google.
Oh, okay.
No, not you. Put it in the
Oh.
chat. That's what we're doing the show with other people that are hanging out with us in the chat.
True,
They're the
true.
co-hosts, if you will.
Okay.
Like the regulars. Rena Cucino, Juan, and Manuel's always in there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Matthew's always in there. Stacy's, I'm not sure if that's our first time but welcome, Stacy. And some other people as well. All right. Hey, Fed Up, I wanted to get to this. This is, in fact, I'm thinking about we should do this on the show. I think that'd be awesome. A fed up, sexually frustrated husband documented every time his wife refused to have sex with him for a month with... Damn it.
Potbelly sex. Go on, potbelly sex.
Seal counter.
Potbelly sex. Can you see this vape just fly off?
What the F are you doing? Are you okay?
No.
What's the matter?
My tummy hurts.
I don't even know what's so funny. You're
No. Continue on about that potbelly sex.
Somebody says, John says, yo, I want some of that wine. Yeah, John. Oh, he also told us 40%. For vodka, really? I thought it was lower than that. Maybe not. Okay, 40% it is.
Good to know.
All right. I want to do this. We should do this. Like, I should make a spreadsheet for a month and see some of the excuses that I get, because a lot of these excuses that are on the spreadsheet, I'm very familiar with. I'll just say that.
Okay.
All right.
A
fed up, sexually frustrated husband documented every time his wife refused to have sex with him for a month with reasons like I'm too drunk, I ate too much, and I might be getting sick. Now, if you're watching the show, if you're podcasting it, we'll have it in the foolery page of www.pkndk.com. If you're watching the show, it's on your screen right now. This is awesome. This dude, and he gave it to her right before she went like on a 10-day business trip.
Yeah.
Like, let's go back to June 3rd.
Yeah.
No, I'm watching the show. Friends rerun.
It's a reason.
Friends rerun, like it's not even like a newer show. Friends rerun. Come on now. Easy. June 4th. I feel sweaty and gross. I need a shower. I'm not going to lie. I've gotten that excuse from you a couple times.
Yeah, but then I invite you in the shower.
No, do you?
Like last night.
Okay. But we didn't do anything last night, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Don't try to make yourself
took-
sound like
The problem was you took forever, so you finally decided to get in after I was all clean, and I'm like, I don't want to be next to this sweaty boy.
So again, she said reason number 2. On June 6th, no, nonverbal. I've gotten that from you a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like that. I'm exhausted. Oh, come on now. I've gotten the I'm exhausted excuse.
True.
I have. And then she finally said yes. So on the 10th of June, she said yes. That's great. On the 11th, she said, I'm still a bit tender from yesterday.
Oh.
Okay, I got to be honest.
Okay.
I haven't gotten that one, and that's pretty bad. Maybe I should have gotten that one. Will you just lie to me and say that next time?
It sounds weird. Was he beaten or something?
He was beating the... Oh, what's that song? Isn't there...
Beat the...
Come on, you're the one with the ghetto songs.
Beat the... That's what it's called. Beat it up. Beat the... Beat the... up.
I'm too drunk and I ate too much. I've never gotten that from you, so I got to give you respect on that.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because whenever I'm drunk...
Open for business.
Or you're as drunk as I am and we just fall asleep.
No, that... Oh.
In the closet. On the floor. I'm spitting.
We're hot messes.
Very true.
Let's see. I won't have time to get showered and ready for dinner. I just came back from the gym. I feel gross and nonverbal no. I have to be up early. I've gotten that a few times. Nonverbal no was on 6th to 22nd. June 27th. Yes! Yeah, my man got another yes. You're too drunk was on the 29th. I feel gross was on the 30th. I'm not feeling good. I ate too much. I'm sweaty, gross. I'm tired. Nonverbal no. I might be getting sick, and there's some more, but there you go. We'll put the whole thing online for you at www.pkandDK.com. You know, where he screwed up is like when she's like, I feel gross. She should have replied,
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Well, sometimes with girls, you have to romance them. It can't just be, drop your pants, I'm getting in them.
Well, how often do I do that?
Well, you don't, but for a lot of people, that's just what they assume. Like, you have to
I'll romance you, baby.
Yeah, okay, you do.
What's up, baby?
But you are so creepy.
Would you like some more wine, baby?
You are so creepy, though. Especially in the elevator. Like, it's in the morning, and I just got up to make you, like, breakfast and lunch, and you're in the elevator trying to rub up all on me. Oh, do I make you horny? I'm like, no, you don't. Go away.
First of all, I don't do the Austin Powers, bitch. No, I do not do that. I do not say, do I make you horny? Do I, baby? No, I've never said that. That's not fair. Do not put that business out there.
In my head, that's what you sound like.
No.
You're like,
We do this thing.
The glasses and the teeth.
We do this thing. And I don't have yellow Austin Powers teeth. And that would have been another flip.
Stop it. That's not the truth.
On the ceilometer. First and foremost, I do this thing called the creepy elevator, which is I show her how much I love her and the affection that I have for her until somebody gets in that elevator.
So I always cross my fingers and legs and toes that someone comes in.
All right. Okay. All right.
Even Kiki looks up at you and, what's going on, Mommy? Why are you so scared?
Okay. All right. All right. We'll see.
Coming up next, it looks like a potential predator party.
What's up? You're in the car? Well, plug your phone in and listen live. Get all the details now at www.pkandDK.com. It's the adventures of PK and DK.
Speaking of sex, let me just throw this in the chat. Everybody just answer it in the chat for me. Is it okay to reuse a sex toy from a past relationship? I thought no, and you're shaking your head no as well.
I think that would be gross.
Wouldn't that be nasty?
Right?
A new survey found sex toys are the one most common of things that people recycle in new relationships, along with bondage gear, massage oils, and lingerie.
I think that's weird. Maybe sex. I don't have.
No, you don't reuse something.
I don't know. I don't have that, but maybe they're expensive. Lingerie, no.
No, that's
massage oils, no. You shouldn't reuse that. Bubble baths, no.
What do you mean bubble baths?
Like stuff that you get, like bath salts.
No, what are you doing with the bath salts that you can't reuse them? What the hell are you doing? Are you doing something when I'm not home with the bath salts? What the hell is going on here?
I'm just saying, like, if you get it from a past relationship, toss it out or give it to a friend.
No.
Bath salts you want to keep?
If you do something with the bath salt, candle, who cares?
If it's from an ex?
I wouldn't care. You would get rid of that?
I got rid of a lot from your ex.
Life is, I know you did. Crazy! Including pictures on my computer from the Grammys. The folder had like 40 or something, right? There's 2 left.
That's not the truth.
And they're blurry as hell. It's like, why did you keep these?
They weren't from the Grammys. They were from a personal nude collection. Not acceptable.
You got rid of those too. I didn't care about those. I cared about the Grammy ones.
I was at the Grammys with you.
Okay, first and foremost, don't try to get all cutesy, I'm so innocent in this face on me, all right? You deleted those pictures before we went to the Grammys.
I didn't know you went to the Grammys before me.
What the F? The whole gallery was with us at the Grammys. big ass sign behind me that said Grammys.
I just saw the name and I'm like, trash. Permanently delete.
Yeah. No, you didn't, because you left 2 pictures that were really, really blurry and had nothing to do with anything.
I don't really remember.
Yeah, you messed them up. And the other pictures, the nude pictures, weren't on the computer. They were printed out nude pictures that she found.
They were in a box in the closet. All the way, I had to get a chair to go through those.
Can I ask you, how did you find those?
I was looking.
They weren't even accessible to me. It wasn't like I was pulling them out from time to time. They were just like, I had forgotten about them. How did you find those?
I was snooping.
Well, how crazy are you that you were snooping through my things?
I know, and I shredded them.
What did you think you were going to find?
That's exactly what I thought I'd find. Nude pictures. And then I threw the shredder paper out in the
and
trash.
She didn't even say anything to me. It wasn't like I got home and she was like, oh, I shredded these pictures. She said nothing. The only reason that I found out that she had done that to the pictures is because we moved from that house to Houston, and I'm packing things up. And I think I was like, well, I wonder what happened to those. Did I even bring it up? I don't think I even brought it up.
No, I think this is the first time we've really talked about it.
Yeah, this is the first time.
Awkward. 8 years later.
So I have to ask you. So you thought you were going to find nude pictures in my closet, in my studio closet. Uh-huh. So you went through all my stuff. Do you go through this room as well?
No, you're clean now. That's true.
What a crazy bitch.
Yeah, you married this. How did you not know? You threw away my Spice Girl dolls. This is payback.
I am so intrigued by this. Oh, I really don't care. But what I'm interested in is, so when you were going through that, looking, and you were expecting to find those pictures, and then you found those pictures.
Yeah.
So were you mad? What went through your head? Were
no,
you just
I knew it was a past relationship, but I didn't want you to look at them ever again.
Okay, so when you opened up the box, what were you like? Like, aha!
Uh-huh, exactly.
And did you go through them?
No, I shredded each and every one at a time. Zzz, 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 and the trash got full. I took it out.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My lovely, crazy wife.
But this wasn't on the schedule, was it?
No, it was not. You need to take a bow.
I was in my head.
Sometimes sweet, all the time crazy. About each other. PK and DK. Forget normal.
Well, that's the one thing you are going to get from the show is this complete honesty. The show might suck more often than not, but you know at least that it's the honest conversations. You'll know when we're mad at each other. You'll know, I mean, that's the point. That's what I love about the show. Another feature I wanted to start on the show is like my favorite text of the night. So far, I got to do some thinking about how I want to make that work. But so far, because every night there has been like one of my favorite texts have came through that like really grabs the attention. Reno's in the lead right now. Says DK's like, there can only be one. Mm-hmm. I don't think DK knows that reference. Highlander. There you go.
Sounds good.
Did you want to do 1 minute inside your head right now? Are you ready for that?
Sure.
Okay. Do you know what you're going to do this week? As I know we were kind of going back and forth before the show. I didn't know if you...
I know.
You know? All right, let's do it.
1 minute inside DK's head.
All right, so this week it's about the appropriate places to take your children.
Then you got to go ham on them. You got to give them the story. Go ahead.
All right, so we were at a...
Maybe you shouldn't go ham on them.
Yeah, we were at a life celebration, and there was a little child who was acting like a brat and running around and making a scene in front of everybody to the point where the whole audience turned and focused on this child instead of the speaker, which was really sad and upsetting. So I didn't know what to do, and everyone's just kind of looking around like, what should we do? Like, should I go up and tell her, take your kid out here? But shouldn't that be personal responsibility? Your child's acting up. Take him outside, sit by the exit row. When they start crying, leave. Like, it's so rude and disrespectful to the point people were turning around and just saying, like, are you serious? And the girl, she just kept going back for more drinks. So, just not okay.
Yeah.
So I think people should know. If you have children, just sit by the exit row. And if it's time to go,
it's not difficult. But the problem is people just sometimes. I don't know what the word is. More often than not, people are doing it because they don't care about other people and they don't have any kind of consideration for other people's respect or any of that stuff.
Maybe they just didn't realize.
But I think in this case, they just did not realize. That's what I think in this specific case.
Yeah.
That doesn't make me any less upset about the fact that, it's a life celebration. Control the kid, because there's people out there opening up their hearts and everything about this,
Yeah.
and telling like stories and stuff. So if the kid is crying, you got to take him out of there.
You have to.
This isn't even like a movie or something,
Yeah.
Halfway through, though, your boy had to go to the bathroom bad.
Yeah, so this is what PK did as I'm freaking out about this kid and saying, hey, does anyone else see this? What should I do? Should we go tell him? PK and 2 other guys decide to walk out in the middle of a guy's speech to the bathroom and then return with full glasses of beer and wine. And I thought that was pretty rude.
No, I had to go to the bathroom. And on the way
Okay.
back, I'm like, oh, there's wine anyway.
You couldn't hold it? See? That's somebody up there looking down and you just kicked me.
No, first and foremost, Joe would have wanted me to bring back wine. Mm-hmm. For the record. Second, I had to go to the bathroom really, really bad. I was borderline gonna pee my pants.
You should have peed your pants.
I had to go bad.
The guy opened up his heart.
Yeah, no, the guy that was talking at that point in time. Yeah, I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and then.
But it's interesting how you got up and 3 other guys went behind you.
Well, no, because I was
Okay,
debating the whole
but-
time. I'm like, should I go to the bathroom? I really have to go to the bathroom. Oh man, we're like right in the middle of the aisle, and there's a service going on, and then the guy next to me is like, I got to go to the bathroom. So I was like, well, go. Because I wanted to see if he'd go to the bathroom. So when he got up to go to the bathroom, the guy next to him was like, I got to go to the bathroom. So when 2 guys got to the bathroom, I'm like, well, nobody's got to notice that I went to the bathroom because there's 2 other guys going to the bathroom. So I kind of like did the... I didn't even get like all the way up. It was just like... I went to the bathroom real quick.
And came back with full drinks.
Well, on the way back, like I said, there was a bar. You wouldn't have gotten a drink. You're already out there.
Where was mine?
Oh, now we find out the real story, huh?
Do you know how many 5 is?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
PK and DK's top 5 right now. By the way, remind me because I do want to talk about the rash.
Okay.
Not down there. There was a lady that we talked about a couple weeks back who stopped in the middle of the interstate to help a puppy, and she caused a fatal crash because she stopped in the middle of the freaking interstate like an idiot, right? So this week I thought this was pretty interesting, and I wanted to bring it up. And what really inspired the list is the dumbest reasons people have pulled over onto the shoulder and have gotten ticketed or arrested for. All right, so we'll start at number 5. We'll work our way to number 1. At number 5, a guy stopped because he saw some flowers he really wanted to pick.
There you go.
Now, keep in mind, if you're on the interstate, don't be, stopping for flowers or anything. You're going to cause an accident.
Exactly.
At the very, very least, you're going to cause a big-ass slowdown, especially if it's like rush hour or something.
Yeah, that's inconsiderate.
At number 4, some grandparents thought it would be a good idea to take a picture with their kids because the backdrop was beautiful. So they just stopped the car right there on the interstate.
On the freeway.
At number 3, a guy pulled over because he realized his car insurance policy had expired, and he called getting quotes to get new insurance.
That guy on drugs or something?
I actually don't think he was.
An honest guy.
I think he was a very, very honest guy. I can picture your father.
Yeah.
I say that with respect.
Right.
But I could picture your father doing some dumb move
Yeah.
like that.
Yes, but he's very honest.
Because he's got a big heart, and he'd be like, oh, no, I can't drive without it.
Yes.
2 people pulled over on the shoulder because one of them was negotiating to buy the other person's car, so they just pulled over to figure it out. And my favorite, number 1, is the guy saw the word fire on his display and thought it was a warning that the car was on fire. It wasn't. It was the radio. It was playing the song Set Fire to the Rain by Adele.
Oh, goodness.
There you go.
Speaking of cars, you took a cab
Yeah.
from the airport to the wedding
Chicago.
when we went to Chicago this
Right.
past weekend because Uber doesn't pick you up at the airport for some reason in Chicago. And the cab in Chirac
Right.
wanted to put somebody else in the cab?
Yes. So,
what happened?
So it was a pretty long line, even longer than a Vegas taxi line. But it took me about 25 minutes, and I was already 4 hours late, missed the rehearsal and everything. So I was in a hurry, finally get there, and he asked the address. And he's like, oh, that's downtown. And then he gets out of the car, and I was like, what are you doing? He's like, well, I'm going to see if, he goes, haven't you ever heard of cab share? And I'm like, no, I'm in a hurry, so I'll just pay you. He goes, and he's out of the cab, and he starts walking the line, and I'm looking out with my head out the window like, I want to go. I don't want to share. I want to go. And then he proceeds to go to everybody in this long line that I was already waiting in to ask if anybody else was going downtown so they could share a cab with me. And I thought it was weird.
Why don't you
It's
get out of the
never
cab and take
happened.
another one?
I should have.
There
but
was like a line
my
of
luggage
cabs.
My luggage was in the back.
No, I would tell him hell no. No. Especially in Chicago and
Yeah.
Chirac.
It's scary.
40 people were shot last weekend. 2 weekends ago, 60 people were shot in one weekend.
I didn't tell you this, but on they have like little meters, and they say, don't go to this area. There's 3 people who just robbed a store. Don't go to this area. 2 people have robbed cabbies. Don't go to this area. Like, there's warnings that keep going, like, flashing across in the taxi, and I'm
not
just
surprised it's Chirac.
But I'm like,
bong, 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 bong.
where am I?
Chirac, bitch.
Oh. Don't call me bitch.
I say that with love, affection, admiration, respect.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
You can get away with it if you say all those other things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's
But no, like, especially as me being like a young female chick, I don't want some random person just hanging out in the cab, and I didn't think I was wrong for saying no. What I should have done, you're right, is got out of the cab.
Who'd you share the cab with?
A young guy. It ended up being $20.
Okay.
It wasn't
handsome?
like that.
Okay.
No,
Just making
I
sure.
didn't even say anything.
Just making sure.
No.
Because we took different flights, and the minute she landed, she called me. She was like, "Oh, this guy was so nice. He was buying me beers. We were hanging out, shooting the ass."
Honey, he was 60 years old and going home to his wife of 34 years that he talked to
Did
me
he have
all
money,
about.
though? Did he have cash, though?
No.
Okay.
No, that's why he took
what I'm saying.
4 different flights from Oklahoma into Cleveland.
If your boy sits next to a rich old lady on a plane,
No, you would be.
don't trust your boy.
I know. You said you talked to some lady and told her all about me. She wanted to meet me.
She was old.
So he was old.
Well, she was old as well.
Well, what does it matter?
Well, it doesn't matter, I guess.
I can't, like, if it was an older woman I was talking to, would that have been fine?
No, I don't care. I really don't care.
Oh, okay.
Were you? Do you think I was mad at you?
Yeah.
No.
You're giving me a lecture.
No. Why would I give you a lecture for?
No, but also to go back to that story real
Now, you
quick.
wear that dress on the plane, the one you got on right now, we're going to have some problems.
Why?
Because it looks hot.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, I want to do some naughty things on that dress. It's white now. It's going to be yellow later.
Oh, that is so disgusting. Oh, honey. God. That is disgusting.
What were you going to say? You were going to say something else.
Well, I was going to go into detail real quick about my late plane. So I had to leave like right on time, and I had to get to Chicago for a rehearsal for the ceremony, and then the plane was delayed, so I'm hanging out on the tarmac for 3 hours, and then I tweet Southwest.
Yeah.
I was like, sitting on the tarmac for 3 hours, now we're going back to the gate to refuel because they ran out of gas, and then they literally let us off the plane. So then I got a sandwich and a beer, charged my phone, got back on the plane, but I retweeted, and they gave me $150 back.
Yeah,
apologizing for the delay.
That's how awesome Southwest is. I honestly love Southwest. They didn't have to give you that. I wouldn't have given you that money.
No, it was
it's
weather.
It's a weather delay.
I completely understand. Like, it happens.
Yeah. But
I
yet they
wasn't
still
mad.
give you $150.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Southwest is,
They
man,
want
on
me on their
point.
flights. They want me on their flight. I'm good looking.
Yeah. Oh. Southwest, though, seriously, is like my favorite airline. Like, we rode Alaska, and they cut us off after like 2 wines. They were like, "Oh, there's a limit of 3 wines on this plane." It's a 4-hour flight.
That is.
It's not a half-hour hop and a
that
skip
is-
from like Portland to Seattle or something. It was a 4.5-hour flight.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you cut me off of three wines.
3 drinks, right?
And we weren't acting crazy.
No,
we were normal.
weren't. We were.
I'll
For
tell
once.
you. I'll tell you when we were acting crazy. We were acting crazy because then we went to Chicago for a wedding, and then we had to fly over to Portland for a real quick that service we were telling you about, right? Well, in Chicago, we barely made that flight.
We barely did. It was literally boarding when we got to the gate. And, we
And not
ran.
only did Southwest said, "Come on in," but they were like, "What would you like to drink?"
Exactly.
There you go.
Now it goes with saying that we do. I don't think we act out of hand, even when we're like really, really toasty. We still are respectful of things that are going
We're
on.
not, like, blacked out drunk.
Yeah, we're not like screaming and yelling at people and making a scene. So that's why the Alaska people can suck my ass.
Okay.
But Southwest, I love absolutely. In fact, how did we even make that flight?
We shouldn't have.
In Chicago.
We put on our fancy shades, which we'll tell you about in a moment with the point counterpoint, the shades that we bought wasted. Put on the shades, walk through a line where I followed a family. It was a pre-check line, and they let us right in.
Did you follow the people, or did I?
I followed the
You
people.
followed the people.
I followed the people in the line.
So what's a pre-check line? It's like you just like.
You have TSA pre-check, meaning that you have already been pre-screened.
So how did they not like kick us out of the line? Because if I recall, and your boy was a little fuzzy, but if I recall, wasn't I being really, really loud about the fact that we don't belong in this line?
You were, yes.
Yeah, I was
After
like,
the fact.
aha,
Because
baby, look at me. I don't even have to take my shoes off.
What they do is they wipe your hands to check for explosives, and then you are able to leave your shoes on, and you still were taking them off, even though the guy's like, oh, no, sir, you don't have to take your shoes off. It's like, oh, no, I have to. And he's like, sir, no, you don't have to. And you're making a big scene about it. This is the coolest line ever. And I'm like, oh, my God, we're not going to make this point.
And then he was like,
we're
you don't have to
get
take...
arrested.
He said you didn't have to take your laptop out of the bag, and I was like, what? That's what I'm about?
Yeah.
Boss, baby, boss.
Yeah.
Shoes on, laptop in the bag.
Yeah, we shouldn't have made that flight. We probably should have been in jail.
Next time that happens, will you tell me that I'm supposed to be on the quieter side?
Okay, so it's my job to treat you like a child. Hey,
Why
bitch,
effing didn't know we were in a
quiet
special
your
line?
mouth.
How did I know we were in a special line?
Oh, I didn't know till we passed, and I looked behind me. It's like, well, that was fast. And then like the hour-long line behind us, like, well, that sucks. We wouldn't have made the flight.
For the hour-long line.
Right.
Well, I got to give you a high five for pulling that off.
Yeah.
Yes. If you're a TSA person watching the show, or maybe you have a cousin, you forward them this link or something, we're just joking. We're playing. There you go.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
Little check-in on the point counterpoint before we get into the WTF stories of the day is those glasses that we wore through TSA. We bought them on the way to the airport because we were a little toasty. It says, have you ever been mad at your significant other or yourself for making a drunk purchase? A is yep. When you drink, shopping is a no-no. B is no. You only live once. Do it like a boss. Just take it back in the morning. We have some results. If she would get off my computer. I don't know what you're clicking on.
I was just clicking the refresh.
Okay, we've got 47.6 saying, yep, when you drink, shopping is a no-no, and no, you only live once, do it like a boss, just take it back in the morning. That's at 52.4. You can vote on that by going to our foolery page at www.pkndk.com. You see it at the very, very top right there. That's how you do that. Let's get to our WTF stories of the week.
And now it's time. What the? A look at today's most bizarre moments in the world of news. What the starts now. What the
By the way, are you on point with people in the chat room? Will you?
I am.
Just make sure anytime that somebody says something that, we can include in the program.
Of course, got it.
This might be my favorite WTF story in a long time. One-eyed man claims optician is discriminating against him because they refuse to give him an eye test at half the price because he's only got one eye. There you go. What are you doing that face for?
I mean, I agree with the guy.
Just quote, it is discrimination, really, how they can change the same for one eye as how they can charge the same for one eye for two. Said the dad of Chu who has a glass eye. He said you cannot get a disease in the glass eye. There is nothing they are willing to consider. Back in the 90s, want to live in Manchester. This was in the UK. I got consent from Vision Express to get a discount. It is a simple request, and it's a very successful business. Go to a different eye place, bro.
I agree with him.
No, go to a different eye place.
I agree with the guy.
Go to Costco. I bet you Costco will give you a discount on one eye. I'm just saying. I never understood that for people like people that sue their jobs and try to get that gig back. Nobody wants you there. Why do you want to be back?
Yeah, exactly.
Sue them to make a point and to get some cash to get paid.
And then get your ass out.
Like this guy, sue them to get paid. They're discriminating against you, but not to lower the price. What the F do you want to go there for? If they're going to be poking around in the other eye after you made them mad so you can get that discount? Take a second to put that together, my man. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
I've never understood why people do that. An Egyptian court says Al Jazeera journalists were guided by the devil. This is something we need in the U.S. An Egyptian court has jailed 3 journalists for alleged ties with an Islamic group and saying they were guided by the devil. I like that. I put that in the WTF segment because I think that we need to have that in the U.S. Like anytime somebody does something really, really crazy, devil, death, done. There you go. A McDonald's worker was selling drugs while on the job. I only put that on the WTF segment of the week because it seems like everybody has a drug connection but your boy. I don't have anybody in fast food that can, First and foremost, I'm not really shocked by the fact that a McDonald's worker was selling weed on the side. All right? This story happens like every other week at the very, very least.
Right.
What I'm shocked about is about the fact that 4 years in Houston, like the drug capital of the world, I got nobody.
I think you have to be interested in buying drugs to find a drug dealer.
Yeah, but everybody should have like a connection, you would think. I go to that Taco Bell heavy. I go to that Taco Bell. I'm obviously effed up in the back of a cab, and I order like the entire menu. You'd think somebody would be like, hey, man, you want that extra chalupa?
Mm-hmm. Well, you do ask for like random. What is it? The
mystery item. I always ask for a mystery item.
I'm surprised that no mystery item's been like a little
What the F?
tablet or two.
By the way, the mystery item thing is awesome. You have to do this trick, tip. I don't know. What do you call this? It's not really a trick.
It's a tip.
It is just a tip?
Yeah.
This is the best thing ever. You have to get the mystery item, right?
Yeah.
So you go through the drive-thru, and you can only pull this off at Taco Bell. And then you order your whatever, 2 tacos, burrito. Like, I usually still get the nachos and the quesadilla, right?
Cinnamon twist.
Cinnamon twist, right? After all that stuff is in, you ask them for a mystery item. And it doesn't fail. They're going to come back with you. What is that mystery item? We don't know what that is. I'm like, just pick something, put it in the bag. And they're always going to give you attitude. Sir, just tell us what you want. Nah, listen, just pick a random item, put it in the bag. So finally, after you say it a couple times, they'll put your mystery item in the bag. You will pay. You will forget all about this mystery item. Trust me, do this. It's going to go down verbatim. You will forget all about this mystery item. And how many times has this happened? We've gotten back to the house. We're eating our food, and then we get to that item, and at that point, we're completely have forgotten about the mystery item. Mm-hmm. We get to that item. We're like, what the F? We didn't order this. Oh, mystery item! Hey!
Yes, and it's probably been the item that's been sitting like on the rack for like the last 6 hours.
But that's how you also get to try new things. But it always...
Or it's the one that took a tumble on the ground.
Whatever. But I'm telling you, like, it always works out. Like, you always get to that item and you're mad for a split second. You're like, I didn't know. Oh.
Right.
Mystery item.
This is making me hungry.
There you go.
No, diet.
WTF continues.
Now it's time. What the A look at today's most bizarre moments in the world of news. What the starts now. What the
Drunk guy falls 5 stories down a garbage chute at a country music concert held in Cleveland Ballpark. Ends up dead in a garbage truck in a landfill 20 miles away.
Sad.
I know. I'm just surprised this hasn't happened to one of us two.
That's true.
Because that's how we're going to go out.
Yeah.
It's going to be something stupid.
Like that.
It's going to be something real stupid. Or shot at the TSA booth trying to cross to get on a plane.
Yeah, now we're going to be on the no-fly list.
I want to be like, I don't need to get my laptop out of the bag. Blah, blah, blah. Especially in Chicago. And finally, one for good old Oregon, which we were just in. Vandals using donuts and other pastries to vandalize cars. Cops have doubled the patrols. 12 cars have been hit.
Really?
What the F,
By
Oregon?
donuts? You know what I bet it is? It's because it's summer break. It's warm out in Oregon, Portland. I bet people are. It's just kids. It's like juveniles just bored, so they go to like the donut shop and they're.
Yeah, but I can't respect juveniles assaulting cars with donuts.
I know, but I'm sure that's what it is that's happening.
Come on now.
Come on.
Oh, come on, fools! With a pastry.
I know. Wouldn't you want to eat it?
Yeah. Well, I'm also a fat guy, though.
Yeah.
Speaking of pastries, on our foolery page, you can click on the LeBron thing. He sent like little cupcakes to all his neighbors, apologizing for all the ruckus that they've had in the neighborhood in the past week.
That's what they got? Cupcakes?
They got cupcakes. I know.
Not like a jersey or
No, they're
autograph,
just
basketball.
cupcakes from the family.
$100. Cupcakes?
I'm with her though. Like I'd want an envelope full of cash.
He's a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, but you got to think about it. The neighbors are also rich. By the way, I put that story up on my Facebook, facebook.com/PKNDK. Some person was like, oh, how did they taste? I'm like, bitch, I don't live next to LeBron James. First of all, I don't live in Cleveland. Second of all, do you think I have that kind of money?
So was he saying like, I'm back and welcome?
No, he was just saying sorry for like all the news trucks out front of the house, the disturbance in the neighborhood. Here's some cupcakes.
Okay.
I thought it was kind of cool,
I think
too.
maybe he should have moved out and then they'd be like happy. Yeah.
I mean, look at me. This is one fat dude. You give me cupcakes, it's cool. Mm-hmm. If the guy from upstairs banging on the wall, it brings me down some cupcakes, we cool, homie. Nail away. Hang up some more pictures.
Cupcakes. That's all it takes.
Cupcakes.
Okay.
Well, not right now, though, because your boy is slimming down. You got to see, in 5 weeks, I'm going to be 25 pounds lighter.
Okay.
There you go.
According to that app. Now, we're going to see if that app is, in fact, legit. If it is, I mean, come on. And what's that app called again?
Oh, God.
My Fitness?
Map My Fitness.
Map My Fitness.
Map My Fitness, correct.
How much was it? Was it a free app?
I believe so. I don't know. Your card's linked up to mine.
Okay, that's great. That's awesome. That's cool. If you're just now joining the show, you can just rewind it or podcast it later, and you'll know the app. We already talked about the app. I wanted to get to Hack Your Life Fool. And if you recall from last week, I'm going to say hack your life, and you're going to join me with the fool.
Fool.
All right? You ready? Because I know
ready
last week
this
you
time.
screwed this up
I
royally.
understand. You didn't tell me ahead of time. So.
Hack your life!
Fool!
There you go. 10 tricks to make your summer cooler and better. Not 10. We'll just do the ones that I find interesting. When you go to the beach, roll your valuables in a clean diaper because nobody's going to steal the diaper. I thought that was pretty cool.
That is good.
There you go.
Isn't that cool?
I did not think of that.
Wrap bottles in a wet paper towel and put them in the freezer. They're going to get cold faster.
I did hear that.
I never knew
Just
that.
This past weekend, I heard that.
From who?
The bride. She wrapped up a bottle of champagne and put it in the fridge.
Really?
With a cold towel in the freezer. Yeah.
Put a beer koozie over your gear shift when it gets really hot outside. That way you're not going to burn your hand when you try to shift gears.
That's good.
Stand freezer pops straight up before they freeze so they're easier to cut open. That was number 3. Number 2 was put a dryer sheet in your shoes when you come home to keep them from smelling. That's something that you do with a suitcase. So we talked about in our Hack Your Life travel tips last week.
Right.
And we talked about in the Hack Your Life Fool travel tips last week. And the number 1 is buckle your seatbelt when you leave the car so it won't burn you when you come back.
That is good.
There you go.
Very good.
There you go.
Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
Wait, before I get into this, did you want to do your second phrase that pays?
Let's do it.
All right, right now, write this down. There's going to be 3 before the end of the show. Have them all written down. When we open up the window, if you email me, we'll put you in a drawing. We'll have a winner after the show, about 10, 15, 20 minutes after the show. Check our YouTube channel, and it could be you. This past week, just got paid because your boy has been bullshitting. But Reno, I got you, and you're still eligible to win this week. So is Larissa, who won the week before. And this is your second phrase, and good luck to you.
So, again, this is DK's phrase that PK pays eventually.
Yeah.
Phrase number 2.
Why don't you pay one?
One for all and all for one.
What?
These are my phrases, no judgment.
Where did you come up with that, though?
I sat outside and I had some inspiration.
Was the Musketeer show on the BBC? Because I kind of want to watch that. I'm not going to lie.
So, again, one more time. The second phrase that PK will pay.
Mm-hmm.
One for all and all for one.
Well, I kind of have to know the inspiration behind this.
I don't know.
That just came to you?
Yeah, I was just sitting outside and I was watching the cars drive and I was like, oh, there's one. I don't know. It just happened. Sorry, I wish
And I thought blonde wasn't her real hair color.
I thought I'd had something better, but...
Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
If you won the lottery, you would you keep working? 51% of Americans said yes. 30% say they would stay at their current job. Of those people who would quit if they won the lottery, 3% would go in and blaze with glory, yell at their boss, middle fingers in the air. Whoa, we just don't care. Screw you. Would you keep working if you won the lottery?
I'd keep working, but I'd have a job that I would be able to be more passionate about. Something with pets, animals.
Okay, so you do something different.
So I would definitely do something, but I would, yeah.
It's a good time to say hello to your coworkers if you'd like to give them a thumbs up.
They love me.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't go out with a blaze of glory because I don't mind our.
Yeah, and you don't ever want to burn bridges because
I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
Well,
There's plenty of bridges that I burned. I said, set fire to the bridge. I know I should have been a singer.
What was that?
That was Adele.
I disagree.
But what I was saying is, like, I wouldn't, if I got burnt bridges, so I would definitely tell you if I would burn a bridge. I don't mind. Our boss is kind of a cool guy, so I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But I probably would quit because I have a love for travel and doing stuff like this. So
Yeah.
I don't know that I would keep working. But like we watched a special on lottery winners, and this one guy was a garbage man, and he kept working.
I mean, sometimes people are just really into the routine, and if they want to help other people out, they finally have the money to do so. And yeah,
I just found that kind of interesting because I don't know that driving a garbage truck around though.
If that's what your routine is, and that's what gives you happiness and joy.
I forgot what show I saw that on, but I guess you want it to be like, I think it was like some lottery weird show on one of those channels nobody watches. That we were going to talk to about possibly putting this show on. But I think that he was doing it for his daughter. or his kids to teach them that you don't just quit.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Okay.
Larissa says, I would stay at my job if I won the lottery. What do you do, Larissa? Put that in the chat. Fun, easy job. Travis says, I will have money to rebuild a burnt bridge. Yeah, I quit current job, but would find a fun way job.
Yeah.
Can't read very well right now.
No, I can't. I know. You mentioned that you might be slurring later.
No. It's not even that bad yet. I'm still like on my second glass of wine, so it's not even that bad.
It's the PK and DK Show. Catch us live weekdays at 5 Pacific, 7 Central. Or get your fix 24/7. Replays, podcasts, vlogs, and more. www.pkanddk.com at pkanddk.com.
Trying to think what else we haven't got into. I know what we haven't got into. Yo ass.
My ass.
Yes, yo ass.
Okay.
And you text messaging me when you know I'm not replying on purpose.
You do
Calm
that.
your ass down.
Do you have an example?
Yeah, this morning I have a great example. This morning I might have to work during one of the Duck games that I really wanted to go out to go see in Eugene. So she finds that out. So I text her up like, I'm going to see if I can still get it off. We'll see. And then she proceeds to send me like 20 text messages. Here's the price. Here's another flight. Here's a third flight. Do you think of this? Do you think that? I'm like, you obviously know that I can do nothing about the current situation right now. And I'm busy working. So calm your ass down. I don't need 1,000 texts.
I am just giving you information because you and I had talked about how much the flights would be. So I wanted to give it to you. By the time I get at work, I'm not going to be able to text or do anything until 5.
Why? We didn't need the information right then and there.
You might have.
For what
If
point?
someone said, hey, what's your flight number? Well, it's in your chat.
What flight? Who would say that?
I'm just saying. People are weird.
I'm just saying, like, if you know that I'm not going to respond back right away, just calm it down. Because every 2 seconds,
well, then maybe you should put your phone on
it's
Do
like,
Not Disturb.
no, because the
airplane
minute
mode.
that I don't answer you back, you get all crazy.
Oh my God, I didn't realize that bothered you so much. From now on, no more texts.
No, I didn't say.
That's how it goes. Once you complain about something, then done. That's it.
I didn't say that.
I really like those muffins. But will you not do that? Oh, I really like that sandwich that you wake up at 5 in the morning and make me. But will you not put cheese on it? And you put onions?
Yeah, I'm trying to be healthy.
Put onions?
First of all, you need to learn how to take criticism.
I don't.
Yes, you
want
do.
to. Then you
Some
do
criticism.
it your damn self.
It's called communication. A
Have
great
you
marriage
ever
has a
made
little
me-
communication.
Have you ever made me lunch,
Communication.
breakfast?
Yes, I've taken you out to lunch all the
No,
time.
that's not. No,
In fact, I offered to take you out to lunch tomorrow.
you did.
Oh,
I think so.
John Donaldson says. What do you mean, no? I did.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Why tomorrow?
Maybe in my head I was like, oh, I'm going to take you out to lunch
Yeah,
tomorrow.
so I haven't heard this. I'm very busy tomorrow, so no. The answer is no. Thank you. Anyway.
You
goodbye.
got to work late tomorrow. You got time for lunch. Mm-hmm. This is how we solve conflicts in this marriage. We don't necessarily talk about things. I try to give her nice advice, and then she just ignores me and stops doing whatever she wants to do. And then we keep it moving, and then that's the secret to our marriage. There you go.
No, stay away, stinky.
Oh, we didn't talk about a rash. What?
Our rash?
You have the rash too? You want to show them yours?
No.
I don't have mine.
I look like a snake.
I don't know. I think I'm either getting like a heat rash. I've narrowed it down to 3 things. I hope it's not wine, because it could be white wine. That was one of the things that happened. Both times, it's happened twice in the last month, right? Where I've gotten these weird like little bumps at the back of my neck. Keep the jokes to yourself. And I've narrowed it down. The 3 common things in the both times that this has happened was, 1, I felt really, really hot. So I was thinking maybe I'm overheated, but then I think I would get bumps like everywhere. But I don't know. The second one was white wine. But again, why would you get those bumps there in white wine? And the third one was stress that you brought up to the table.
Yeah. I know you've been very stressed, even though you say you live a stress-free life, but you did get pretty stressed this past weekend. So I think that...
Well, those are circumstances that don't happen often.
Right.
Like, I don't get stressed about the normal stuff people like to get stressed about, because those things you can control. But, over the weekend, I had to give a speech at the last minute, and I had to get my thoughts together, and that was a little stress. So I guess it could have been that. I don't know.
Yeah. It could be. I mean, I'm not a doctor. You know me, I'm always not about the Google. But it's gone now for you, so...
Yeah, and it always goes, like, real quick away, because the grandparents are trying to, like, freak me out with some old disease called, like, the shingles or something, and I'm like, no. And they were like, no, you got the shingles.
Yeah, and then they asked if you had the chicken pox, and you don't know if you've had chicken pox or not.
Why do I need to know that?
Everybody knows if they've had chicken pox or not.
I think I've had the chicken pox. I don't know. I really have no
You
idea.
should ask your dad.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows because he wasn't around.
Oh, honey.
What? I'm not
That's
saying that to be mean.
sad.
No. I'm just saying I really don't know. I don't know if that's a big deal. But if anybody out there has ever gotten spots in the back of their neck or something, whether it's tonight or maybe you're listening to the podcast in a few days or something, hit me up, PM me on Facebook or Twitter or something and let us know, because I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess I could just call the doctor like a normal person would. But I'm like, I've got a lot of things to do. I got to put some clips together. And that brings me to another thing that I wanted to talk about. So if you're watching the show, because there's some of y'all that watch the entire show, and we appreciate that. So for you guys, you're going to see the quick clips from the show that I pluck and I put together and put it on Facebook. So I just wanted to let you know that I guess those are just highlights from the show. So
Right.
I don't know where I was going with that, to be honest with you. No idea.
You were just bragging that you can do quick clips.
No, I wasn't bragging that. I was just saying that we put them on there to introduce, I guess, the show to new people. So if you can help us by sending out a tweet or something, or saying, I know Ken Johnson always puts a little comment on there. We appreciate that. Or if anybody else would like to share or tweet hashtag PK and DK or something like that, it'd be awesome. We're just trying to grow this slowly and have fun doing it, right?
That's it. That's exactly it. Yeah, every Wednesday. I look forward to Wednesdays because we can just let it all out, talk amongst everyone in the chat. Oh, it's a great time.
Not me. I stress the hell out on Wednesdays because I get done with work.
That's why he has the rash.
No, that's not true.
Rash.
No.
Stress rash.
It's not. What?
Herpy rash.
Well, anyway. Well, because I don't want to get into it. All right. I'm taking a breather, all right?
Okay.
What?
I'm not getting mad.
No, you're starting to stare at me.
Go wear the PMS hat.
No, I don't want to wear the PMS hat.
PKMS hat.
No, I'm good. Let's get into back in the day. Anything else that you have on your notes that we haven't got to before I get to back in the day? I'll take that as a no.
And now it's time for DK's Today, Back in the Day.
Huh?
I was looking, but I'm going to save that for next week.
What is it?
For next week.
Well, do you want to give me a little teaser?
When is the appropriate time to drink and when is it not?
Oh, yeah. No, we can do that next week.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So back in the day.
All right, so right now, back in the day with DK, go ahead.
Daniel Radcliffe. Happy birthday, 25.
Who is he?
Harry Potter.
Now, by the way, again, if you're new to the show, these are birthdays that could happen today or at some point this week. Go ahead.
Monica Lewinsky is 41. Marlon Wayans, 42.
Come on, keep it going.
Selena Gomez is 22.
That's right, keep it going.
Kinsey Kenner is 30. Oh, God. Again?
Starred in 149 fine films, so you got to give her the respect she deserves. Her films include Little Red Riding Slut, Lord of the Squirt.
Oh, God.
The Extravaganza 2s, Cheeks 3, Hershey's Highway 3, and Welcome to My Face.
Those are all so disgusting.
Welcome to my face.
How do people come up with that kind of stuff? I don't get it.
Bro, that's a job for me. Send me, if I won the lotto, I would quit and, work doing that. Wouldn't that be awesome? That'd be great.
We're doing porns. That sounds great.
No, naming porns.
Savage Garden stud. Daniel Jones is 41.
I wouldn't call him a stud, but all right.
And then Alex Trebek, he's 74.
All right. Woody Harrelson, again, had a birthday. 141 years ago in 1873, Jesse James held up the train. It was reported that he stole $6,000. He stole more than $65,000. Which I thought was pretty interesting. I'm like, what? The ice cream cone for my fellow fat man was invented today, 110 years ago. 45 years ago, James Brown walked out of the LA mayor's office because the mayor was late, and he was like, I'm not having it. I'm out. 37 years ago, Foreigner's Cold as Ice was released. That was my jam. Vanessa Williams, 30 years ago, in 1984, became the first Miss America to give up the title after she discovered that she had posed naughty lesbian nude in Penthouse magazine. Sad you can't buy that magazine because the centerfold was Tracy Lords, which at the time lied and was underage.
Oh, God. I did not know that.
And Amy Winehouse died 3 years ago today, which I thought was that's crazy.
I can't. Do you remember where we were when that happened?
No.
San Antonio.
What were we doing there?
I don't know. We were at a bar, I remember. And we did Amy Winehouse drinks in honor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, of alcohol poisoning.
I totally don't remember that at all.
Sad.
Okay. All right, let's wrap it up with point counterpoint and one more look at our foolery page, and we'll wrap this up.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
Once again, have you ever been mad at your significant other or yourself for making a drunk purchase? And your choices are A, yup, When you're drunk, shopping is no, and no, you only live once. Do it like a boss. And we've got 47.6, and the winner is no, you only live once. You can do it like a boss. Again, you can vote on that throughout the week on our Foolery page, where you can also find out all the info on DK's app that we talked about, Glow. We have a highlight from that app that you can check out on there as well. You can also see the kayak and a whale. This lady was kayaking, and then the whale picked her ass up. I would have peed my pants, but she kept it cool. The LeBron cupcakes, you can see those on there. And attention, deadbeat fathers. These guys were arrested for posing on Facebook with their cash money, dollar bills, y'all. By the way, the guy on the right has only paid $126 in the last 4 years of his child.
Oh, that's sad.
Got arrested for wearing money as a necklace. Smart move, sir.
There you go.
In the chat, what are you talking about? You talking smack in the chat?
I said those titles are gross, but my eyes are so bad. I thought I said those. How did I write?
Reno Cochino says LOL, but that's funny. Let's see. Snuck in that porn. Yeah, Larissa, come on. We try to do that every week. I'm going to have to try to be like a little more creative with it, though, because now she's going to be looking for it.
I don't know why it's still not. I get all excited. I'm like, I finally have time to talk. And then I'm like, who's that?
You got all the time in the world to talk. Talk right now.
I am. I'm actually going to do the final phrase that PK pays.
Before you do that, can I show you something? This is an unreleased video that we're going to be showing.
Okay.
No, this is just like we were saying a few minutes ago. We're going to do highlights from the show to try to bring some more people in as well, because you got to introduce them to the show, and when it's online, it's a lot different than just being on the radio, right?
Right.
So the next clip from last week's show that I've put together is going to be you on the potty.
Oh, God. Honey.
Look at that face, y'all. Look how pissed she was.
I was not happy. I was not having it.
This is the first time you saw that. The segment that we're going to put together was like all mammals pee in 21 seconds. So I said last week I was going to film her peeing, and everybody thought I was joking. And then I was going to film Kiki peeing. So I did.
Of course you did. That's a face you see. I'm not pleased. That is very rude.
Oh.
Nobody wants to see that.
So this is the first time she saw that screen grab, if you will. But on the plane, because we've been on the plane this entire weekend, living on the plane, I was working on the clips on the plane, right? And I was working on that one, and she was like, oh my God, that's porn. That's porn. And then she was putting pillows up, because I had the window sheet. She's putting pillows up so nobody
could
can see me working on her, blurring it out. Keep in mind, at the time, it wasn't blurred because I was working on the blur. That's porn! And she's so loud about it that then everybody started looking to see what I was working on.
Oh, my God. I can't. Oh, my God, PK.
Look at that death stare.
I was not happy.
Oh, look at that.
I'm still not happy. If you can see my death stare right now.
I'm going to have to save that for the show. So from time to time, whenever you're mad at me, we're going to go to the what? And we're going to need a sound, like when we bring it up on the show. If you're podcasting the show, this is a segment you're just going to have to watch on YouTube or www.pkanddk.com. You got to watch the segment to see her facial expression, the death stare, right? But when we go to it, what? Or is it no? Or is it?
It's more like, PK!
Yeah. PK! Well, you do it one more time? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
PK! Yeah.
Oh, man. So look for that clip. I think tomorrow we're going to have it out. So we'll put that clip online right there. Oh, the other thing I didn't get to was the tooth tattoos. I was going to put this in my WTF segment. This is the new thing now where people are getting tattoos on their teeth.
Yeah, I don't.
But if you go real quick, doesn't it look like somebody's got food stuck in their teeth? Like if you go just real quick.
Or like a black tooth.
Or like a dead tooth or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, unless you really focus on that.
And why would you want something on your teeth?
Because they're hippies and they've done everything else. They've stretched out their ears and whatever else they do. But I'm like, I don't know about that one.
Oh, no. Reno Cochino. I don't think so.
What'd he say?
DK the porn star.
No!
No!
No, no, Reno! No, Reno! Reno Cochino! No!
I'm glad you got my voice down.
There you go.
I've been slipping on your voice, though. But,
I know, I'm getting more mature.
I know.
Not cracking windshields no more.
I know. Back in the day in Portland, she would talk on the radio. People would call up and complain about their windshields
Yeah, they
being cracked.
complained to me. It made me really sad.
Oh, yeah, because you were the phone chick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you to everybody for joining us. We definitely appreciate it.
I got one more phrase.
Oh, yeah. I suck. Go ahead.
Okay, the last and final phrase, and do not send it yet. We'll tell you when. Last final phrase. You have to get all 3 of them correct. And at the end of the show, we'll give you a 10-minute window. And you will email all phrases correctly to pk@pkanddk.com. Once we get all of them, we're going to write them all out, put them all into a bowl. We're going to draw the winner. We'll do a little short clip and put it on the YouTube page. So the last phrase that DK says that PK pays.
DK's phrase that PK's pays.
We can never get it right.
Damn it.
Why
is that so hard?
I don't know. And this is in honor of our point counterpoint.
Okay.
It all ties together.
It does? How?
I wear my sunglasses at night.
There you go.
Right.
She's so proud of herself. You should have seen her. I hope we can get that video. Like the videographer at this wedding that we went to is not going to get it back for like 4 to 6 months or something. When we get it back, I really do hope that they have that clip on there. When you started dancing to that song? No, you started dancing to an LMFAO song.
Oh, of course.
And you started getting just ratchet.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
People said I got moves.
This bitch got ratchet.
That's not a compliment.
Oh, man. It's not meant to be a compliment.
I'm not bad.
No. I was proud that you were my wife. But the groom is dancing.
Yes.
Nobody else. You were, in fact, so ratchet that the dance floor emptied, and it's you and the groom.
That's right.
And you are twerking. You are like, just turned down for what?
Exactly. I
right?
mean,
And
yes.
folks, all the old people that were at this fancy dancy wedding, it wasn't like, one of those weddings. This was fancy wedding. All the old people, you could see them like, You could see like the heart-like pacers were like, stopping the.
That's not true.
Oh,
They
you could see
enjoyed
it. You could see it.
They enjoyed it.
Oh, you were turned.
I had fun.
Turned up? What do they say? Like,
And I'm sure all of the bride, the groom, the bride and groom's parents, they all had a wonderful time. And that's in the end what matters.
yeah, everybody did have a great time. So
Yes.
they did. All right, very nice. Well, thank you guys very, very much. We appreciate it. Reno Coutinho saying keep this streak going for the guys. Yeah, man, because you could win back-to-back. And by the way, if you win, I would set up a PayPal or something, because that's way easier than having to go to the post office and all the other stuff. But whatever.
Oh, so you don't like the post office. Last week, you were giving me a hard time because I said I don't like going to the post office. It takes too long, and most of the time they're rude. And this time, you agreed.
No, I didn't say that. I like the post office. I didn't say I didn't like the post office. I said it's a lot easier, and it takes like 5 seconds, and I could probably do it tonight.
I know, that's
if they got a PayPal.
That's unfortunately
I'll
why
go
the
to
post office is going out.
It's some
because
Asian lady in front of me that first of all crashed her car into me trying to park.
Oh,
and then it's taking
God.
forever trying to fill out her envelope. Mm-hmm. But whatever works, though. That's what I'm saying. Whatever works. So you got all the 3 phrases. We're about to start. About to start here. The clock. And then you got 10 minutes, right? You want to explain this?
Yep. So what we'll do is PK will signal when it's time to go, and you'll send in all 3 of the phrases that we said throughout the hour. You're going to send them to pk@pkanddk.com, and then we're going to compile all the winners, going to draw the winner, put a video up on the YouTube.
All right. Before I start the counter, thank you guys very, very much. Appreciate you guys. Thanks to everybody that's podcasted the show. If you're listening to this like in a couple days or something, we appreciate you. If you want to leave a little message on Facebook or Twitter or something, that would mean the world. Hashtag PKNDK for us as we try to slowly grow this. And again, extra big thank you to everybody in the chat room. You guys are awesome. Thank you for joining us and being in the chat, from Stephanie to everybody else, to John, to Mikta. I know you're like an original Playhouse too, and I'm already screwing up. Dan is in there. SK8 was in there early, like an hour early. Larissa, of course. What?
Skate.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
SK8.
Oh, I'm so dummy.
Right. Skate free.
Matthew, of course, Reno, got love for everybody. 10 minutes on the clock starting right now, and we'll see you guys next week. Appreciate you. Boom. I don't know why I do this. It's not like you can see it anyway. All right. So we'll give you like 10, 15 minutes, and I'll see you next week. Take care, guys.
It's the PK and DK Show. Catch us live weekdays at 5 Pacific, 7 Central, or at pkanddk.com. Replay.
Hey, you didn't spill any on your dress.
I know.
Oh, I'm
doing good.
impressed.
Look, I'm all grown up.
Wow, everybody. Yay. Round of applause. I was going to applaud it and then spill it on there. I thought it would make a good thing, but then I'd never hit it in. All right, we'll see you guys next week.
It's the PK and DK Show. Catch us live weekdays at 5 Pacific, 7 Central, or at pkanddk.com. Replays, podcasts, vlogs, and more.
I asked you to leave, and I'm not gonna say it again. Bye, 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 bye.
I'm on the street.
I'm telling you, goodbye.
Miss, we're on a
Good.